Alright, hello everyone, Internet Tomato here. Oh my goodness, so first of all, I'm wearing different stuff. I'll explain that, I guess I'll explain that at the beginning, what I'm wearing, my new getup. Man, I'm so excited, I just want to plow through this. So I have the Brock Miala headwear. It is better than the Necromancer's mask by 1 armor. I also reduced its weight to 0 by going to the blacksmith. I have Robes of the Waning Moon, because I have enough endurance to wear this now, so whenever I take damage I get mana, increase max mana by 15, and also a ton of armor. I believe I can reduce this weight considerably. I have the Spell Slinger's Trousers. So I came upon this by accident. Also, yeah, also, this does have 2 relics of Blood Tainted Shell, restoring 10 health after killing an enemy, and also increases encumbrance limit by 5. I'll show where I found this in a moment. The Leather Boots of Roots. I love to say that. Hitting an enemy immobilizes them for 5 seconds. I figured that this could be pretty useful with my 2-handed weapon. I might pick and choose who I hit in a fight now at the beginning. Unfading Ember ignites enemies when they hit you in close combat, and also Unyielding Sentinel reduces stamina cost by 4%. Maybe this, combined with Galahad's mace, I can actually burn somebody. We'll see. Rock Miala gloves increase max mana by 5. And then I also decided to wear the Dual Knight cape. Increases stamina regeneration by 25. That increases it by 50% compared to where it was at before. So essentially every second, I think I get 85 or 84 stamina points at this point. It's low 80s. So yeah, each second that I do nothing I get. So it just takes 1 second to refresh all my stamina, as you can tell. It also gives me a critical chance increased, and I gave him 2 relics, Gem of Stamina, multiplying stamina regeneration by 1.2, and Fetching at Practical Adornment increases mana regeneration by 0.5 and stamina by 3. I'm feeling pretty good. I also was able to upgrade the mace more. I don't know why it wasn't working before. I don't know whether it was bugged, because I had everything I needed. It can level up 1 more time. It definitely can, right? But for some reason, it wasn't working, despite the fact that I have everything I need, including the money. So, I don't know. Also, look, 20 grand again. I can easily make that money pretty quickly. Now, where I found the Spell Slingers stuff, let me think about it. I believe, man, it was a camp. I believe it was the camp over here. It was either here or there, but I don't think it's there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the camp over here. But anyways, there was a camp with some bandits, and I missed the chest. They had a ton of amazing stuff in there, all this spell slinger stuff. Usually it was better for people who cast spells, but the spell slinger's pants were pretty good. Anyway, I saw this bounty board. I thought I would grab all these, get some bear claws, broke moth skin, wolf pelts. I have 1,000,000 of those. Marrow gas shells. I have those. I don't know if I have it all on my person. If I do, I'll probably talk to her about it. This is Sign. She is the... What are you doing? She's the quest person here.
If you're here to chat, you've wasted a trip. Speak up or ship out. I've got things to sort. Well, are you standing there for a reason, or is the scenery here all that captivating?
About the bounties? Alright, so I have the bear claws.
Aye, these are bear claws indeed. You've got a knack for this. Or just plain luck. Either way, these will do nicely. Good, now maybe I can actually secure those tents properly.
Oh, that's all it was for? Okay. I have all this stuff, I'm sure, in my inventory. Do you have any jobs?
Jobs? Check the notice board outside. There's always something that needs doing, and I don't have time to spell it all out. Can you read? Can you lift more than a feather? Then there's work for you.
Okay, I'll just leave. She doesn't seem all too pleasant. I will go back to her because there was a quest thing. But first, because I want to grab the stuff from my inventory. I had a quest from that worker. Is this it? It's pointing up to here. Is this a different door? I guess so.
Who is it?
So her husband asked me to tell her. Yeah, Quill sent me.
Oh, All right. Come on in.
I'm supposed to tell her where to get his paycheck. I swear, but... okay. You can say I bet that she has the Red Death. But anyways, Quill wants you to pick up his wages from Sign.
So he won't be home for dinner? Again? Or the next few days, I suppose? Oh, bother. Fine. Fine, I'll go. Maybe she's got some news about when we're finally leaving. Thank you for coming. Here. Take this for the road. I just took it fresh from the oven.
Is there any way I can help?
Not unless you can give our lord a swift kick in the arse. And get him to finally give the order to move. If this drags on any longer, we'll just leave on our own. And hope the road is kind. But thank you for asking.
You seem nervous.
You'd be nervous too. If half of Cuanacht branded you and your husband as traitors. I wish Quill hadn't been so eager when Camelot was looking for workers. I told him people wouldn't be happy with us. But he just brushed me off. If he had just waited a bit, I could have told everyone. He was forced like the rest.
Are you safe?
As long as I don't go out too much. I mean, I don't think anyone would actually hurt me. Or at least I hope not, but still, it's hard. Being spat on by people you've known your whole life. I get that they're angry, but Quill and I aren't to blame. We just wanted a better life.
People are just lashing out because they're scared.
That doesn't give them the right to make me afraid. In my own home. They haven't hurt me, no. But they broke our windows. Trampled my flowers. I barely leave the house anymore. Because I'm scared of what I'll come back to. We haven't done anything to them. We don't deserve this. I hope the next time we talk, it's under better circumstances.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, I needed some wolf pelts. Honestly, I could probably just find that out in the world. So yeah, yeah, let's go here first. Hello.
Open up, Firkit. We know you're in there.
Get lost! You've taken everything from me. I won't give you anything else.
Stop whining and open up. We've got to talk. I've had enough of this lunatic. Keep an eye on him in case he gets out. I need a rest. What do you want?
I'm just curious about what's going on.
Then go be curious somewhere else. We have our orders.
Open up, Firkit!
Not a chance!
Perhaps I could try talking to him. What happened?
No, you could not, because it isn't your job. But if you really must know, yesterday one of our warehouses caught fire because of one of Firkit's inventions. Denham ordered us to investigate, but how are we supposed to do that if we can't question the suspect? Come on, Firkit! I don't have all day!
I don't care! Leave me alone!
Well, he doesn't know me. He'd sooner talk to me than you.
I don't know you either. Why should I trust you with such a delicate task? Forget it. Unless Denham says otherwise, we'll keep at it until he relents.
You got it.
Get lost!
Okay. Playing with fire. Okay. I will go to Denham, because that's also the main quest. I'm sure he's gonna have some smaller quests for me. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I assume that. There's also a few traders that I want to go to. I want to see if they have anything I want. I have 20 grand, so that is a fair bit. Also, I do need to level up. Can I just plop this down here? Oh, okay. Middle of the road. Let's level up. And also King Arthur's with me. Okay. Yeah, I've been going back and forth on this a lot. I kind of want to go into strength, but the thing is that it's so minimal what I get. 1% damage is not much. Stamina I'm doing good on. I don't need the armor weight multiplier because I can just reduce the weight with some money, which I have plenty. Spirituality, however, would give me a boost, so I'm going to continue upgrading spirituality until I get to 15, because I'm assuming that's going to be the next threshold for a good summon. I'm just speculating. So once I get to 15, I'll probably switch it to something else. And also, each point does increase the efficacy of my summons, so I do want that. As for my two-handed stuff, I am going to be jumping right to Dominating Presence. So I'm going to grab one in the two-handed heavy weapon attack damage. Heavy attacks with two-handed have a chance of stun now. But I wanted this Dominating Presence because each enemy within a 5-meter radius increases your physical damage by 10%. So it's a flat 10% if I'm attacking someone with it, obviously, and it could even be 20 or 30 if I'm getting surrounded. I feel like that could be pretty good. Yeah, let's just do that. Also, what is nice is that I've kind of maxed out, well, almost maxed out the summoning abilities. So, I don't have to worry about it too much anymore. Okay.
Oh, hello there. Hello there. Looking for solid, affordable gear? You've come to the right place. Ah, but where are my manners? I'm Alwyn, and you, my dear stranger, look like you are in dire need of a resupply.
You seem chipper.
Well, the men here doesn't seem to be on the verge of dying anymore, and with the Camelotians around, business is booming. The longer they stick around with nothing to spend their coin on but our stalls, the better for us. It's a bit of a shame I'll have to delay visiting my brother at the Horns of the South, but he'll understand. He always says he can't leave his stall for even a single day.
Oh, the fish market guy. Okay, anything useful? Red Shield Commander's armor. That looks pretty cool. How if I find it somewhere? Yeah, this stuff doesn't seem all too useful, but Weird Lantern. This is a quest item. I'm a little tempted to just buy it now, but I don't think my character would know what I would use that for, so I only know it's going to be useful for the future because it says quest. Alright, thanks, Alan.
What brings you this way? Elixirs, powders, ointments, got something for wounds, poisons, something to keep you on your feet through the night and help you survive the cold. And all of it made by my own hands, with science. No tricks, no vile spells.
Spells?
Yes, all magic is a scam, an illusion that pretends to give you something but always takes more in return. My elixirs work because they're based on knowledge and experience, not some fickle power from another world. Anyway, go ahead and read my anti-magic manifesto. I've laid it all out, why the magical plague must be wiped from Avalon.
Never. Alright, so what does he provide? Druid's Bane Cloak increases mana shield by 50%. Fully inhibits mana regeneration. That's interesting. So in order to, because mana shield makes it that, well, let me be sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure that, what does this cost? A lot of spirituality and endurance. Mana shield, I'm pretty sure, makes it that the damage gets split between mana and health. I thought that that's what it did. So in order to regain your mana after taking hits, I guess he'd have to take off the Druid's Bane Cloak, which is kind of interesting. Druid's Bane Hat increases all damage you deal by 15%. This effect is doubled against enemies that use magic. Fully inhibits. So all of it fully inhibits. Mana regeneration. Magical damage restores 30% of stamina. Receiving magical damage restores all your optimal dashes. Dealing damage to enemies that use magic restore 50% of it as mana. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess that's how you would increase your mana. Hello.
Hello there. Welcome. I haven't seen you around before, but since you decided to visit, I can tell that you have excellent taste. One day, a friend of mine asked me if her new dress looked good, and I told her, you have excellent taste. She was tickled pink and said, oh, do you really think so? And I said, absolutely. After all, you came to me for advice. Now, let's get down to business. My name is Osmond. If you're in need of a bow or some arrows, I'm here to explain everything and offer you some advice.
Okay. Do you know of any work going around here?
As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I've written a letter to Lord Yvain, a few suggestions on how, in my view, he ought to handle this whole business with Camelot. Figured he could use a bit of advice from someone with strategic sense, a head for negotiation, and a touch of military experience. Would you take it to him? You've got younger legs, and I'd rather not leave my stall unattended. I'll give you a few coins for your trouble.
All right.
Brilliant. Here you go. Just don't lose it. I've only got the one copy, and I've no mind to write it all out again.
No problem. I'll read it. Lord Yvain, I watch as all this creeps closer to the edge. Camelot is pushing us around. People are growing uneasy. That's why I've decided to share my considerable experience and offer some advice. First, if your lordship has no intention of handing over the men here, you must make that absolutely clear to Denholm. No more of this. We're still considering or weighing the circumstances. Business. Thank you for their visit, and send them on their way. Secondly, if however you are thinking of surrendering the men here, then let it be on our terms. Provisions, medicine, and monetary compensation for the people of Cuanacht. A written guarantee of their safety and a proper home in Camelot for every family. Without that, there's no deal to be made. With sincere regards, Osmond, Merchant of the Master of the Bow.
Hello again. What do you need today?
Okay. I can make titanium arrows and meteorite arrows. Well, not really into bows this run. Frostbloom bow. Yeah, this stuff requires too much dexterity. Okay.
Leave it already? And we were having such a good time. See you later.
Alright, I'm going to talk to Bonksy again.
Always a pleasure to see you. Good to see you.
Because you mentioned adventurers. That she's an adventurer, so maybe she'll have something for me. An adventurer? What kind of adventure are we talking about?
Oh, all different kinds. Like the ones where you crawl through damp caves or cold tombs, dodge traps, and hope whatever's growling in the dark isn't hungry.
I seem a bit young for this life.
Oh, maybe I am. But I managed just fine. And I wouldn't trade this life for anything else. If I had to stay in one place, I'd die of boredom.
Sounds like what I spend most of my time doing.
Really? Oh, then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Old tomb, so you rob graves?
Oh, I just take old, forgotten trinkets. They're no use for the dead anyway. It's not robbery if nobody's around to miss them. Think of it as giving treasures a second chance to shine.
Okay, what was your latest adventure?
A trip to the caves by the bay in the south. The bandits set up a camp there, so I decided to go after their loot. After all, stealing from a thief isn't a crime, right? They were drunk, so I thought I could sneak in and grab the treasure without any trouble. But I guess I underestimated them. They caught on and started chasing me. 4 or 5 of them, I think. I made it to the exit, and then there was a giant ogre on the beach. I barely managed to slip past it, and the bandits backed off.
Yeah, quite the stroke of luck.
You bet. Well, crazy stories like that keep happening to me all the time. I usually barely manage to escape with my life. And I owe all my luck to my magical hairpin. I picked it up from a delightful wandering merchant who goes by the name Malachi. He said
familiar.
the hairpin was blessed by the Lady of the Lake herself.
Malachi. I know Malachi. Which one was Malachi? Was Malachi the guy on the beach? Oh, Malachi. That's the guy who sold me all those trinkets that he was like, oh, this is Sir Boar's flower, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to say he's a fraud. He's delightful.
Isn't he? Always with that cheeky grin and a tale to tell.
I don't want to crush her spirit. All right.
Luck always finds me, one way or another.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm mostly done with the merchants. I just wanted to check them all, see if anything would catch my eye. Who are you? Imram?
Oh, forgive the mess. I didn't really have much choice about where to set up my things. Normally I'd be in a tavern, but, well, it looks like the tavern is closed until further notice. That means Varel's bookshop is the only place where I can read and work in peace.
Who are you?
Oh, of course, my apologies. I'm Imran. My thoughts tend to drift far from the present. I'm a scholar of sorts, though not the kind that hides behind walls of parchment. My calling is to seek out traces of what was lost. Ruins, relics, anything older than old. And yes, I'm a Pict. Not many of us wander these lands, I know. Staying in one place isn't exactly in my nature. So I travel, I learn, I dig through the bones of the world hoping to find something more ancient than mankind.
What are you working on?
If you're asking out of politeness, let's just leave it at this. I thank you for your interest, but I won't give an answer. Trust me. I could talk the hind leg off a donkey. No need to waste time on such things.
I'm actually pretty curious.
Wow! That's really kind of you. So, thanks to Varel's generosity, I managed to get my hands on a certain book. Well, once a book. Now it's just a pile of loose pages. However, these are some truly fascinating loose pages. They're the writings of a Dalariata scribe from nearly 6 centuries ago. Incredible, right?
Wow.
But what's even more astonishing is the content. This man describes encounters with people who knew nothing of King Arthur or the homelands. Nothing at all. Do you understand what that suggests?
The Avalon might have been home to...
Ah, I'll tell you. It's so exciting. I suspect Avalon may have already been inhabited by a race similar to us, long before our arrival. I've traveled across much of the island, and I've come across some mentions of the people of Farpoint, a place far in the northernmost reaches of Avalon. Few have ever ventured there.
So, in terms of what I know about the lore, in the Age of Legends, there was a peculiar situation where, for one, there were individuals that seemed to have been here before our arrival to Avalon, but the other thing is that at one point you go to this ancient Brock, and from what I remember, you see all these symbols of the children of Morrigan, well, Morrigan in particular, and she's like the goddess of death. And it was very strange because this was a goddess from the homelands. So for her to be worshipped on Avalon before we even came here, it was very strange. I was still trying to work that way, like work my way through that. Part of me wonders if the goddess of Morrigan, who by the way has a human head, so she seems to be human or human adjacent. It appears like she might have been a very ancient goddess that does have roots in Avalon. But anyway, what would those people of Farpoint be doing in the south?
Perhaps the weirdness started to gather and ruin their crops, or made hunting more dangerous. Or maybe it was some sort of conflict that forced them to seek a new place on the island. Or perhaps they simply had a nomadic spirit. It's hard to say with the scraps of information I've managed to gather so far.
What about the weirdness enshrouding the entire island?
And so, my friend, here we are, staring down the question, or rather the flood of questions that wouldn't leave me alone. Many Picts I've known have prolonged contact with the weirdness. I thought it was just them, a bunch of lunatics, who first dared to embrace that strange force. And what if it was the first men who knew how to live alongside the weirdness? And think about it. If we could uncover how they did it, the possibilities would be endless. It could change everything.
So what are you planning to do?
For now, I'm trying to pull together more valuable information from these writings. But honestly, I feel like I'm hitting a wall. I won't uncover anything new just sitting here. And unfortunately, I'm stuck here for the time being. I got injured on my way to Cuanacht, and I'm not quite back to my full strength yet.
Okay. Well, where do you want to go?
The Grotto of First Men. That tribal scribe detailed where it should be located. And I'm assuming you're asking for a reason, aren't you? I'd love to go there myself, but this is a matter of some importance to me. I don't want to wait for this one. So, if you're one of those bold souls who take such ventures, I'd be more than willing to entrust this task to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Truly excellent. I'm deeply
I don't
obliged,
even
my
care
friend.
about
Here are the
obeying it.
notes. They should guide you to the location. Return swiftly, and more importantly, safely. I'll eagerly be awaiting your return.
Okay, well that's really interesting. What can you tell me about Vrel?
I heard she was a Dalariata who runs a bookshop in Cuanacht. I was a bit apprehensive about meeting her. I thought I'd find someone overly rattled and stripped of her own cultural heritage. But Varel, she's different. And I admire her work that she even bothers to do it. Sometimes, it feels like people have lost all interest in discovery, whether it's the kind found in verses or the kind waiting out there in the wide world.
Man.
Try not to get eaten by something weird out there.
Funny. I kind of want to do this immediately because I'm so interested in it. Let's talk to her fast. Hello, Vrel.
Welcome to Vrel's bookshop. No reading without buying. And if you're here for porn, kindly leave before you start.
Okay, so you're Dallarita?
Hi. Not only can I read, I can even make recommendations. Imagine that.
Impossible.
So, if you have a joke to tell, don't bother. I'm pretty sure I've heard them all.
Alright, a Dallarita owning a bookshop, isn't that quite a rare sight?
Perhaps it is. But you'd think that so-called civilized people would accept it with mere grace. Hearing the same crude comments over and over again makes me feel like I've never left the training grounds. Then there are the braver ones who tell me I'm not welcome here. Hell, it's just like talking to my sister. They all have more in common than they think, although mostly it's just prejudice.
Sounds like there's no lost love between you and your tribe.
Eh? They're not all bad. I know it might sound like I was some poor, misunderstood girl with unusual interests, but that wasn't the case. I was a rightful member of the tribe, and believe me, I didn't get my name for nothing. My father made sure of it. I just wasn't my sister. Funnily enough, she was the one who saw it as a problem. Vran believed that my lack of ambition to be the top Voker warrior somehow made her look bad. Every time I went to the temple to read in peace, she was on my ass about it. Until one day, she yelled at me to either step up or get the hell out of her tribe. You can guess the rest.
Well, I've met Vran.
Oh, great. How's she doing? Still on her path to becoming the pinnacle of tribal perfection?
Yeah, she's dead. What? No, she joined One Eye.
Huh. Of course she did. It doesn't surprise me that she decided to join a fanatic. Though it is amusing that she chose one capable of using compound sentences. She never believed in the power of words. But perhaps that's exactly why she ended up following a man who fed her beautiful lies.
Okay. So does that mean you're nameless now?
I am no sure. When they decide to kick you out and take your name, they make a whole ceremony of it. But I left pretty much the moment my sister stopped yelling. You don't have to be there for it, though. Vran might have been pissed off enough to go through with it. So, maybe. I don't really care. I'm not going to stop using my name just because my little sister told me to.
Alright. So, she just has books. I can make that already, and also that. Oh, I can buy all the smut I want. Ooh, the Stone Wardens are brothers in the craft. I might buy that. Secret Societies, the Stone Wardens. I'll buy it both. I'm interested in those. I'm not interested as much in the crimes, and also I might already have it. Man, too much smut. What is up with these people here? Okay. Maybe I've already read these books, but I don't think so. Readables. Where is it? Oh, it must be these two. Okay. The sentiment toward the Dollarita grow colder with each passing day. I would like to remind my colleagues not to listen to those who call the tribes mindless savages, capable only of destruction, not creation. I've been a guest of the Ulfer tribe myself. I even had the honor of speaking with the famed Stone Wardens, whose skill in the craft is unparalleled and far exceeds Camelot's own. They live and breathe the forge with a devotion that is truly inspiring. It's true they keep many secrets, the art of forging weird steel being the one I've coveted most. But they are not entirely unwilling to share them, so long as one shows proper respect to them and, more importantly, to the craft. It would be a sad day indeed if we were to lose the knowledge of our Dollarita brethren forever, all because of the bigotry and political machinations of those who care neither for us nor for the forge. As you all know very well, there are many hidden societies that rule Avalon from the shadows, but you probably wouldn't have guessed that one of them operates from within the savage tribes of the Dollarita. That's right, the Dollarita claim they're oppressed by Camelot. That's exactly the kind of misdirection used by secret orders to avoid suspicion. The so-called Stone Wardens are more than smiths. They're forgers of influence, quite literally. Through ancient, jealousy-guarded methods of shaping weird steel, they've learned to manipulate the giants. Yes, the ones we're told are sleeping, which is a convenient lie, of course. Ever wonder why the Forlorn Swords are allowed to exist? Why Camelot doesn't simply crush them despite their constant defiance? Is it mercy or controlled opposition? The answer is clear. The weird steel is the leash, and the Stone Wardens are holding it. Camelot may appear to rule the land, but it's the hammer wielders of the Forlorn Swords who keep them in check. Interesting theory. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright. Honestly, I might even talk to Denholm later, because I really want to do this quest. Ooh, that's far away. I want to do it, though. Let's do it. We're going south.
Have some spare food or going?
Let's see if I can. I'm a little bit nervous I won't be able to. But there are quests in this area that I can accomplish. Like I might try to do tightening the screws, which I don't even know what that is, honestly. One local warriors mentioned a cave that might be a hideout for bandits. That could be dangerous, actually. Oh, this one, Cuckoo's Egg. Didn't I have to... That's the meeting place, right? Meeting with Abraham was a test of loyalty. Luth should know that I passed. Okay. Well, we're still going to head over here. Let's bring in some summons. I have a lot of mana now, so I can bring him in quite easily. Alright. Oh. Enemies? Let's go this way. A wolf, looks like. Oh, that's a bear. Not a wolf. What am I saying? Ooh. Knock him down. Man. Alright, I'll lead him over here. I need them to get into a melee. Okay. That works. Alright. Sorry for doing that so much. This is a new area, so I'm not as familiar. This looks like a wood-cutting stump. Alright. Can I go over this? I can. Looked a tad iffy. Okay. Now, okay, this is meaning that there could be red priests here, or there's red death. But there's a person. Hello. Oh, Gvor.
Looking for shelter, traveler? You're welcome to join us, unless you're worried a big bad Dalrita might eat you for breakfast.
I was told to talk to him. Oogway said I should talk to you.
He did? About what? And how's that old dog doing?
Still following One Eye around, or has he finally grown out of that?
Sounds like you don't approve. Well, Ogwe said that you could help me join the Stone Wardens.
You? Did he get hit in the head with his own hammer? He'd be the last one to let an outsider even think about joining us. Unless you've impressed him somehow. Sir, go on. What did you do?
I sang a relic from Weirdstone.
Now that is impressive. That sneaky bastard. He knows me too well. Fine, I'll give you a recommendation. But first, I need a little favor.
Great. Of course.
Just because you can sing to Weirdstone doesn't mean you deserve a place in our brotherhood. It'd pain me greatly to lose someone of your talent. But I will if you're just a selfish ass who'd ignore a brother in need.
I'm listening.
There was a swine pup trailing after us, whining that he wanted to join in. Kid couldn't even lift a hammer or a pickaxe. He's got no place here. But the whelp was stubborn and an idiot. He wandered into one of the half-collapsed tunnels in the mine we were scouting. I haven't seen him since.
You didn't look for him?
We thought about it, but the risk was too great. With Camelot breathing down our necks and the Red Death spreading, sending anyone down there felt like throwing their lives away. Besides, we already knew the mine was lost. But instead of listening to us, the pup thought he had something to prove. Honestly, if he weren't just a stupid kid, I'd leave him there.
Well, I'll go look for him.
Thank you. He might not be one of us, and never will be. But I still hope the brat's alive.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can do that. Is there a forge here? Oh, they have names. Okay, well, I'll talk to him in a moment. Just looking for a forge, just out of curiosity. Doesn't really look like it. Jute fiber. Stuff to steal. I may as well. Alright.
All right, then. If Kvar gave his word, I've got no reason to doubt it. So, hello there. I am Ukko, from the Ulfa tribe. If you want to trade, just shout.
Oh. Were you part of the Stone Wardens?
We all belong to the Stone Warden Brotherhood here. Ugwe was with us once, but he left to join One Eye.
I know Ugwe, a bit of a hothead.
Aye, he always struck first and asked questions later. That's his charm. But I was surprised that he joined One Eye. Our commander Darvan never supported the rebellion. He says the Stone Warden should act with reason and strength of will. I believe that too. I don't know why Ugwe left. Sometimes I miss him. We grew up like brothers, even if we were only cousins.
Alright, do you know anything about that tower?
Old watchtower. Used to be empty. Then some right nasty bugger moved in.
Great.
An ogre. Big. Loud. With teeth that can chew through stone. And I mean that literally. Saw him from a distance, munching on Weirdstone. Probably what made him howl and run about like that. If I were you, I'd keep well away.
Thanks for the warning.
No trouble. No point risking your ass for nothing. Best wait until he drops dead on his own. He will drop dead from all that Weirdstone one day, right?
Maybe. What do you have? Shadowfang Reaver. Critical hits with this weapon deal 200% additional damage. Bugane's Hide. Burrower's Cave. Burrower's Hide. Okay. None of that seems to be all too useful for me at the moment. Ravenous Armor. Making use of Krokma's remains. A ton of physical damage. I'm assuming that's all heavy. The Final Embrace, increasing lifesteal. I mean, of all of them, maybe that would interest me the most, but I doubt I would do it. Alright, man, there's so many people to talk to. Hello, Heiko. Or Hiko.
Kavor's got too soft a heart. Funny, considering it's made of weird steel. Here, have some stew. But if you want anything else, you'll have to earn it.
You have a task for me?
If you're up for it, I've been thinking. You any good at baking? I only ask because, if you are, then you know. It's not the same as cooking. With cooking, you need taste buds and a basic sense of ingredients. But baking, baking takes precision.
Yes, that
it's
is
closer
true.
to alchemy, really.
100%.
And since I can't exactly dabble in alchemy, I stick with baking.
Yeah, why can't you dabble in alchemy?
Cooking and baking are noble crafts, harmless enough not to make the Forge jealous. But alchemy, that's a different beast. It takes focus, sometimes full-on devotion. And the Forge, well, she doesn't like to share. Good thing to keep in mind, if you're ever thinking about serious smithing.
Wait, did you just say the Forge gets jealous?
Aye. A man can have a dozen lovers, but only one craft he's truly bound to. Try forging with your head full of some other work, and she'll burn you for it. No question.
What do you want me to do?
Aye, I'm getting there. See, some of the Thud alchemists use ingredients from the weirdness in their potions, and I thought, why not try something similar, but in the form of baked goods?
Oh no, that's
Maybe
dangerous.
if we sprinkle the weirdness into
Oh
food,
no.
it'll help us build up a resistance to the fog. But I need someone to gather a few things. Ether bloom, a handful of ethereal
Oh my
cobwebs,
gosh.
and some butter. I'm all out of that. Got plenty of flour, though.
That sounds terrible, but I'll do it.
Perfect. I'll even let you have a taste of the first batch.
No.
Now, do you need anything else?
I'm good.
I need to keep an eye on the stew.
Yeah. By the ingredients? Oh, do I have
Do you
it?
have them?
Not yet.
Then why are you
Okay, yeah. Come back when I do. Alright, the Sunwardens speak of a brotherhood, but everyone seems to want something.
Aye, it's brotherhood, not charity. You take some, you give some, and we all share in the work. We look after our own, sure, but we've no use for hangers-on.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I've got work to do. See you around.
I'll talk to him later. Okay. Well, so I need to go into that tower, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. I can go past the tower. Okay, good. Hopefully, whatever's up ahead is not as dangerous as the ogre in there. Oh, Druidic Shrine. Nice. Yeah, I can do that. Here is a claw. Okay. Wait, whoa. Did it just say minus 15,000 experience? Okay, I must have gained 15,000. Okay, it totally said minus 15,000. Okay, I was a little concerned. Alright, let's get going. Hello. Oh my goodness, do you have a lot of health. You use that axe strangely. Could sell, who knows. Man, these enemies are just like so insanely difficult. Like I can tell if I had to fight 5 of those, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Anything over there? Well, I guess I'll jump down. This looks like a place that would have something to dig up. I don't know why. But I guess not. Okay. Let's get going. Forlorn Swords may... Oh, wait. He wants me to go to the Forlorn Swords. Ooh, I can't do that. I would just get butchered. Okay. I knew he mentioned the Forlorn Swords, but I assumed it was like near the way to get to them, but I'm wrong. Alright, so I'm going to teleport out of here. I absolutely cannot do that quest. I'm going to go back to Dunhelm then. But hey, we got more quests. The Stone Wardens. That wasn't too much of a waste of time. Let's level up. Get another spirituality, improving the strength of my guys. And we'll do two-handed again. Yeah, okay, we'll deplete stamina from our opponents. Could come in handy at some point.
Help a soul out on your journey.
I feel like it could be good against the boss.
Oi, you! You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Oh, is something wrong?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you haven't noticed yet, they're not the friendliest bunch.
Well, not the Camelosians. They seem friendly enough to me.
Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all bad. This must all be quite hard for them. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her.
A book?
Yeah, about birthing and labour and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's worried sick. I wanted to send it to her to ease her mind, you know?
But that Del Rita wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in.
Let me guess, you want me to buy the book for you.
Well, could you? I'd be really grateful. Just don't tell her it's for me. She won't sell it to you otherwise. Please, I'll pay you back. I'll even throw in something extra. Please, for my wife.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Yep. Okay. Alright, let's go find Denelm. I believe he's here. Yep. Isn't it this time? Yep. Okay. There's a lot of talking this episode, let me tell you.
Ah, here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the Menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot. But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad. That's very bad.
Why is it so bad?
Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And that's dangerous. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative.
Come on. I just showed up. I mean, yeah, it's not like I knew this was going to happen.
That's the assumption I decided to go with, and that's why we're talking. Perhaps there's still a chance to sort out this mess.
Alright, what do you have in mind?
You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be.
Murig?
And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned.
I saw your soldiers pan... Yeah, why do you need that? Why do you want me to... Okay, why do you need that, Murig?
Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot.
Oh my goodness, it's Maggot.
Even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite the Menhirs. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, the decisions of my superiors, our options for druids are limited. That's why I'm forced to work with Murig, and prophet be my witness, neither of us is happy about that. But I'm no fool. I know that what happened in front of the Menhir might make Murig consider double-crossing us. He'll try to find a way to reignite the Menhir so that it could stay in Cuanacht despite our agreement. So, if you ever find out what he's planning, if he ever asks you to fetch something for his ritual, you make sure you come to me first.
Okay. Yeah, so Murig Maggot, he's in the board game, the original Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. He's one of my favorite characters, so he's probably like third or second, but yeah. My favorite is Sloane. Anyways, I saw your soldiers pounding on some poor man's door.
Yes, on my orders. Firkett needs to give me an explanation for a very unfortunate accident in which innocent soldiers were hurt.
What happened?
One of our warehouses burned down. The one where we kept all of Firkett's inventions. My men suspect sabotage, which isn't exactly unheard of around here. I do have my doubts, though. They say Firkett is a madman, and madmen tend to be poor planners. Trust me, I know all about it.
Who is he?
He's a local inventor, and as far as I know, doesn't have the best reputation in Cuanacht. At the moment, at least. There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented various machines for more efficient farming and other practical applications. But now he's apparently fixated on the weirdness, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. People are afraid of him. Since you're already here, I might have a task for you. Ferkett refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. There's a slim chance that anyone would be willing to mediate the matter. But you, he doesn't know you. Perhaps he'll be more open with a stranger and confess the truth. So, are you interested?
Yeah, I love to talk. I'd love to take over the investigation, which I do.
You can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose. You should also try to bring him in voluntarily, though knowing Ferkett, that's unlikely. Do whatever you think is best. I just want to find out who is responsible for this accident and make an informed decision based on that. Here are the orders. Show them to the boys by the gate and they'll let you in to see Ferkett.
Man.
As soon as you find out what happened with Ferkett, report back to me immediately.
Man, there's so much talking this episode. Oh, bounties. Lame Lorcan, Sir Valen, Nivera the Chillheart, and Kestrel the Piercer. Wow, are there quests? Oh my goodness. Like, look at all the exclamation or whatever these symbols are. There are tons. Wait, what does this lead to? Confrontation looks like hope. What's that one? Where's confrontation? Looks like hope. Oh, the Ghost of Brockmeal. Right. I completely forgot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there are several things I can do. Man. What should I go to? I guess I'll just go to my boy. Wait, I have to track it. Alright, we'll just do the main quest for now. Well, but then there's even more talking. I don't know. I'll do it anyway. He's this way. Oh, that must be his home over there. Can I jump into the water? Guys, you're out of the way. What if I fall? Okay. I'm good. Alright. Let's talk to Murig, aka Maggot. Oh, there's a fast travel point. Oh, no, it's not a fast travel point. Never mind. These just look similar to it. Okay. Let's talk to him. Maggot. Hello, bud.
So, you finally arrived. Or is it the two of you? It's a pleasure to meet you. Call me Maggot. I don't like that other name Denholm and his men insist on using.
Yeah, he is an addict, by the way. What do you mean, the two of us?
I don't know, and that bothers me a lot. But I sense something lurking inside you. Something quite terrifying, I must say. All I'm sure of is that you've been exposed to vast quantities of the weirdness and survived. And that's rare.
How do you know that?
Let's say I have certain skills when it comes to magic.
Then I'll send me to... Oh, shop. What do you have? Stone skin creates a barrier that negates damage. Summon battle mage. Ooh. Very cool. Orders your summon... Okay. Huh, that's pretty expensive. I kind of want to compare it to what I have. That's about the cost, I believe, of a keeper. I wonder how good that battle mage is. I am tempted to get it. Soul Draining Talisman restores 10 mana when an enemy dies. Increase mana generation by 2. Max mana by 30. Decreases max health by 25 for 30 seconds. Okay, I think I already have this after the Conclave. Druid Alchemy, Soul Stone, Mana Potions. I kind of want to grab this battle mage, but it might be too expensive. I'll have to see. Why did I just get athletics? Okay. I guess I shouldn't complain. So, yeah, so a keeper is 39.5. Wolf's Call. So the wolf is dirt cheap. So with them all up, I still have almost 100 mana, despite having a bunch of keepers already out. How many keepers do I have? I have 4 of them. Yeah, you know, I probably could do the battle mage. Let's do it. I'll do it. I'll try it out. See what happens. What? Placing Wolf's Call. Right? Yep. Okay, so Keeper and Battle Mage. Oops. Very cool. Very cool. And creepy. Hello. Alright, so Dunholm sent me to talk to you.
Yes, the Mynheer. It responded to your presence. It reacted to you. And that's unusual. It means big changes are coming to our small Cuanacht. Do you know why all those Camelot troops are here?
They want to take the Menhir?
That's right. Unfortunately, they believe that by gathering all the dying Menhirs and placing them around Camelot, they'll stand a fighting chance against the oncoming weirdness. But they don't know, or they don't want people to know, that a Menhir is nothing but a piece of rock, unless it has been ignited by a special ritual. And if they were ignited once, they can be rekindled again. You see where I'm going with this?
You want me to rekindle the Menhir in Cuanacht?
No. I want you to rekindle the Menhir in Cuanacht.
Wait, is that what I said?
I'm too old
to
play a hero.
Yes.
But I can help you become one, if you care about things like that. And I, for once, would like to stand on the right side of history.
Alright. Yeah. So what's your plan?
That's the problem, you see. I don't have one. The moment the Menhir reacted to you, I felt something. As if a piece of my brain was trying to tell me something. But I couldn't quite reach it. I suddenly remembered about the Menhir rites, the ritual I told you about, and that there were 2 scrolls that contained it. But where are they? How do I even know that? That's lost on me. So, it looks like we'd have to take a little trip into the recesses of my memory. Literally.
Great. Are you saying I actually have to dig into your brain?
Well, not literally. As entertaining as that sounds, you won't be dissecting me. I'm talking about a journey into the subconscious, not an anatomy lesson. Just a bit of mushroom potion and poof, you're on your way. Safest option we've got, relatively speaking.
Alright, let's do it.
I like your eagerness, but I don't exactly have the materials required for this particular kind of potion on me. It's not like I'm letting people inside my mind every day, you know. Here's what we'll need in order to make this thing work. Just grab these and bring them back and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Got a few experience points for that. Very few. Need to find the... Wait, no. That's not what I want. Have a nice trip. Luminous silver dust. Well, they're scattered in and around the bandit camp. He never mentioned bandits. Oh. Oh. Thorn. That one guy. Okay. Great. Great. Let's bring in another battle mage. So we have 2 of them. I wanted to see them in a fight. You know what I might do? Or to witness that. I might go to the Plague District, or whatever it's called. And kill a few Red Death. Oh. Can teleport. Oh, well, maybe I'll just use this then. You know what? Forget it, since I found a teleporter so fast. Let's go over here. We're not even going to test them out. Where is it? This way? Oh, they're right in front of us. Right. Yes, of course. Okay. I'm a little nervous. Are they... Did I kill a couple of them ahead of time already? Just go for it. You guys going? You going? I don't see them all. How come I just have one? Dude, go after him. How come... Strange. Alright. Look what happened. I got hit from that. Wow, that guy actually lasted a lot longer than I anticipated. That battle mage. He has a lot of health. Ooh, that's a... Man, I'm a little bit worried of getting in there because I know he kills me in one hit. Guys, go after him. Oh, man, I'm kind of stuck. Okay. Alright, this is going a lot better than I anticipated. And I said that already, but it's true. Avalonian crimes. I'll just take it all. Alright. Luminous, what was it? Oh, that's the thing. Alright, special edition, Thorn and Bran. I just killed Thorn. Known to our readers as the Bloodbound Brothers, each command their own band of outlaws operating in the southern reaches of Avalon. Though bound by blood, the two haven't spoken in years. Their gangs work separately, and the tension between them is plain as day. Thorn, the elder brother, has earned a reputation as a brutal and unpredictable leader who solves problems with brute force. He's behind some of the bloodiest raids on South Warden patrols, often leaving the bodies of soldiers out in the open, a message written in gore, meant to make others tremble. Was that one of the reasons the captain of the Horns of the South ordered the gates of the keep sealed? Bran, the younger of the two, is known for his cunning. He's built influence through backroom deals and carefully chosen allies. Rarely seen drawing a blade himself, he prefers to let others do the dirty work, making it difficult for authorities to pin anything directly on him. Rumor has it he's involved in the cultivation of the trade of ether bloom, a plant used in small doses for healing, but dangerously addictive in larger quantities. Sources say Thorn doesn't hide his envy of Bran's success. Some claim he's deliberately stirring conflict to undermine his brother's position and reclaim dominance in the southern underworld. There's no open war between them yet, but the situation is volatile. One wrong move and this family feud could erupt into full-blown bloodshed. Is there anyone bold enough to stop the rising hunger of the Bloodbound Brothers? Whispers suggest that Camelot has placed a hefty bounty on their heads, though no bounty hunter has stepped forward. Frankly, we're not surprised. The brothers are notorious for their savagery. Again, perhaps it won't be a sword from outside that ends them. Perhaps it'll be each other. Subscribe your local merchant today. Okay. Whoops. Alright, so I need to find all the stuff at this camp. Alright, is that all of them? No, I need one more. And this silver dust. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So, part of me is tempted to explore around a little bit. There's all these question marks. Shriner Croakmaw. Ooh, I can do it. Croakmaw Horn. Extra critical damage. Lovely. That's awesome. Oh, I know this place. I was there in 0.7. I'm not going to go down there. I might try to find... I might make my way through to there. This is a very dangerous track, right? I'll see what happens. Poison Knight's Gladius, that sounds pretty cool. What is this place? Just a bog? It looks like a Croakmaw over there. Oh, I know that thing. I'll just go and destroy it. Weird stone. You guys are in my way. What are you guys doing? Come on. Destroyed. Ooh, unlocked 25 journal entries. Nice. Okay. I'm poisoned. Can I eat? Will it counteract it? Yes, it does. Enough, at least. Alright. Yeah, I guess well, I don't know exactly how this is going to lead. Oh, good. He's one shot. That's nice. Oh, a bear? Wait, is that another wolf? Yes. Well, I died there. These guys have way too much health and deal way too much damage. Okay. Oh, I probably died from him. I didn't even realize he was there. That poison sword has to have some value. There's another one. Looks like there's even another one over there. Got it critical. Ow. Kill him, guys. Missed him. Okay, perfect. Oh, he had a thrill cob. Wait, oh, it's night. Oh my goodness, we need to get out of here. Forget it. We're not going through. We're not going through. Go, 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 go. Is it over here? Oh my goodness. Not going that way. This way. Guys, hurry it up. Okay, this should be okay. What are you doing? Just sitting here? Pravda?
Greetings, stranger. May the word bless your day. Is there something you need? A warm meal? A place to rest? Or perhaps you're in need of a weapon to bolster your courage as you travel through these dark and troubled lands? I haven't gathered much, but you might find something useful here.
You speak the word. Are you a member of the Red Church?
At the end of his papacy, the 18th Pope of the Red Church issued the papal bull of calling. It's truly a sacred scripture. I often find myself going back to it, as the word therein moves me deeply. Out of all the verses, these are the ones that resonate with me most. May all those called by the word never be forsaken by it. If your way of the word leads you through thorns and whips, embrace it and become an inquisitor of penance.
Alright, I gotta go.
Your way of the word is that of a sword,
Yep.
blood and fire. Shed the blood, fuel the fires, and become an inquisitor of pain.
Yep.
I have been called.
Okay.
So, here I am.
Oh my god.
And this is my truth.
So you're Inquisitor.
That's my interpretation. interpretation
So you gonna attack me?
of calling is wrong, then yes, that's an apt description of what I do. Therefore,
Just
if it's words of comfort you're seeking, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong person. I don't perform priestly duties. Certainly, here's what I have.
Let's see. Okay. Anything cool? History of the Island is not. Don't I already have that? I think I do. Maybe. I'll buy it. Summon Crystal Crawler. Summons a Crystal Crawler to fight by your side. Crystal Crawler. I don't know. Summon Master Assassin? Whoa. We're getting all the summons. I mean, I feel like I should buy these. At least to test them out. I might be testing them out off screen, but yeah, I'm going to buy them. Also, I want to look at the swords. Increase critical chance by 3%. So that's what the Poison Knights had. Oh, no, it wasn't. I don't know whose swords those were then. Wait a second. Those are the same thing, right? Oh, Poison Knight's Gladius. Okay, so it's the difference between one-handed and two-handed. I'll keep this stuff. Oh, I didn't even read these yet. This is what I got off of Thorn. Increased mana shield by 15%, mana generation by 1.5. Essentially the same thing. Same thing, just less. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Horned Warden's Boots. Increased movement speed by 25% when your mana is below 30%. 33%. Interesting. Okay, we need to get out of here.
Fare thee well, then.
Spamming all. Great. Run. Go, 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 go. He's chasing me. Guys, fight him. Guys, fight him. Oh my gosh, guys. Fight him. Oh my gosh. We can just... Oh, I don't want to go over there. I don't think I can really... So we just have to run to Cuanacht. Right? That's what we're doing. This way, maybe? This way safe? It's a road. Whoa. Okay. I can just run through. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Weird tower. Cool. Is the... Wait. Okay. So this is the outskirts of Cuanacht, right? Let's get inside. Alright. No need to worry. There was no need to worry. We're all good. We're all great. Okay. Yep. Let's go find a place to sleep. This is Denholm's area. Yeah. Alright, I might actually go to the hospital. Because I thought I saw a lot of people to talk to there. Can't level up, okay. Man, that was concerning. Ooh, to the hospital we go. And now I have all these summons to pick from. Like, this is gonna be really difficult to decide. I mean, these guys, these battle mages, they're pretty good. I'm liking them a lot.
There. You're going to feel better soon. I'm just
That's
trying
Ali,
to help you.
or Ailey.
You'll get better soon. You'll see.
I actually don't know how to
Just
pronounce
try
her
to
name.
Calm down.
I want to talk to her
Don't be
later.
scared.
Yes.
It's just medicine. It'll help ease your pain before long.
My skin! It's burning!
Let's
It
sleep.
It hurts so much!
Well, are you mad?
Leave me! Those cursed scales! Don't touch me!
Corvin.
Please don't touch me! No!
Allie.
I'm so scared.
He's mad. Ignatius. Man, there's all these people. Camelot Scout. Maybe he'd have value to say something. I gotta talk to Allie.
Do you need something?
How do you pronounce her name?
Are you in pain? I'll do all I can to help, but I need to warn you that our supplies are quite limited.
So she is also in the board game. She's the healer of the characters that you can take. Is there anyone running the hospital besides you?
Well, actually, the hospital is run by Camelot. I'm just an apprentice to Neonte, the priestess of the All-Mother here in Cuanacht. But the healer from Camelot is dead, and Neonte spends most of her time at Lord Yvain's manor. So, it seems I'm on my own.
Okay, is there anything I could help with?
There is a patient who won't let me treat him. His name's Wilbur, and he's a difficult case. Most of what ails him is just old age. Some days he's clear-headed, but those are becoming fewer and farther between. Lately, he won't let me touch him. He yells at me, claiming I'm keeping him here by force, away from his family. He's even stopped eating and refuses to take his medicine. Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to help him anymore without scaring him even more.
Why is he so afraid?
All of Cuanacht knows that I was marked by the weirdness. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but some are superstitious. They believe I bring bad luck. When Neonte took me in, there were a lot of whispers, though it got better once I started working in the hospital. Weirdness or not, at least they have a healer. But I'm afraid that, in Wilbur's head, I've become some monstrous figure, keeping him prisoner.
Maybe I could help.
You can try, if you'd like. Maybe he'll trust you more than he trusts me. Just, please, be gentle with him. He's been through enough already.
Okay, must be difficult.
It is. It really is. The hospital's barely holding on. Camelot pays us a pittance for treating their soldiers. And the villagers just pay with what they can. But I can't make medicine with eggs and chickens. And even if I could, I don't have the time. Some days, I dream that someone will swoop in and take it all off my hands. Ideally, it would be Neonte, but I'm not sure I can count on her anymore. Still, maybe it's worth a try.
I could probably talk to her. Yeah, why won't Neonte help?
Oh, she thinks I have everything well in hand. As if she doesn't notice it, all falling apart. I know I should feel flattered by her trust. But honestly, I'm just exhausted. I'm not even a priestess. The only training I've had is what she's given me. Ever since Lady May fell ill and died, Neonte's barely been here. She just sits by her grave. Truth be told, I'm a bit worried about her. Even when she does come by, she seems absent, and I don't even have the time to go check on her.
Rough. Anything I can buy? This stuff is useless. Precision Proj? No. Okay, yeah, that's junk. Okay. I guess I'll talk to Wilbur.
You're helping that jailer with the weird face, are you? Might as well throw me in the stocks then. I ain't going down peaceful, that's for sure. I want to go to my family.
Allie's running a hospital, not a jail.
To me, this is a prison. And the worst kind at that. Even prisoners of war get better treatment.
Dude, she's one person.
At least they don't have mutants poking at them. That damn weird spawn girl.
Wow. It's not her fault. Okay, is there anything I can do to convince you to get treatment?
I'll only speak to my family. And if you're planning to see them, tell them to come here and knock some sense into that girl. Maybe they will manage to get me out of this place. They should have come a long time ago. Lazy fools, dragging their feet.
What about your family?
They live in the lower district. I'll go to them, but that cursed wench won't let me leave.
Allie said your family's gone, taken to the island of... No, she didn't, did she? I don't remember that. That when she's trying to help you.
Bollocks. There's been no Red Death since King Arthur's times.
Dude, no.
I bet she's the one who filled your head with all that nonsense, eh? Don't listen to her. You can tell right away that nothing good comes from her. Good folk don't end up twisted like she is.
Dude. Dude.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you as well. Okay, well, I guess I'll talk to Ignatius.
Have you come to offer aid? Or do you stand among the wounded? If so, do not let fear grip your heart. Your time will come. Trust the will of the word, and you shall shine.
You speak the word, but you don't look like a red priest.
No, I am no priest. Merely a corpse through which the word is fulfilled. My path is clear now. When I am strong enough, I shall speak of the miracle I have lived through. In the shadow of the plague I stood, and yet I survived, shielded by the divine protection of the word.
Who are you?
I am but an empty vessel, yearning to be filled with the sacred joy of the word. Now I am perfectly blank and naked. Alone I lie in this cold place, silently watching, patiently waiting. But soon, all shall be perfectly splendid.
You said you're perfectly blank and naked. What does that mean?
I have been marked, a gift given to me so that I may pass it on. Tell me, do you wish to become a hollow shell, an obedient corpse, able to hear the voice of the one who guides us to the final act?
Sure. I want a mark.
It will take but a moment. You will feel no pain. Now, go to the place where I first set foot on this path. There, you will find the one who shall become your shepherd. Soon, you will be reborn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Never. Hello, Corvin. You're the last person to talk to here. Can't talk to him. Okay. See you later, guys. Rough. Okay, a marked, huh? Alright. Yeah, I probably should head back to Maggot. I might wait for the following episode. I'm gonna look at the map, see if there's anything else I want to do. Broken Hourglass. Man, there's just so much to do. It's kind of crazy, the sheer amount of stuff I can do. I could just teleport to Lame Lorcan. Maybe I will. I haven't had much fighting this episode. And then I'll continue with Maggot's quest.
Have some spare food.
Later. Where's the... There it is. Alright. Probably should ask him more about the marking, but I'll find out. Wait, what? Wait, why are you changing?
Coward.
Yeah, I need to do tests with these guys as well.
Hovel, coward.
Ooh, that's a big hit. Nice. Okay. Where'd the other guy die? Over here. Cheese. Nice. So Lame Lorcan is just over there. Yeah. Man, they really just put you right next to him, don't they? Get a battle mage. Let's go. Gets a bow. Ew. They going? Some of them.
You'll be fertilizing the soil.
Ow.
You're no match for our
Oops.
band. Your road ends here.
Nice. Death's Whisper. I think that's the instant kill ability. Okay, what did I do? All these people, they're all dead? Dead. did. Shouldn't have taken that. Where are you? Just a corpse? People thrown off the edge? I don't know, maybe. Alright. Okay. Well, I've killed a couple of these guys. Doing alright so far. Alright. I could actually go to... would it be the Broken Hourglass? Sign, wherever she is. Sign over there in Craftsman's Row? Yeah. So I guess I'd teleport to Farmlands? Alright, yeah, let's see if we can't turn it in with Sign. Like the different heads that we found. I think that I do. I'll check.
What is it now? If it's chatter you're after, you'll be disappointed.
Bounties. No, wrong one. Wait, who do I go to? Is there anything else I could do for you apart from the tasks on the board?
I don't know where all that eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, my job would be a whole lot easier. And as it happens, I might have something for you, though it's a little different from what you've been doing so far.
Sounds good already.
It seems that over the past few weeks, some of our supplies have been going missing. Just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end of the month, the numbers told the truth. Someone's been stealing the Legion supplies, and I won't stand for it.
Alright, any suspects?
I thought I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. Seemed like a decent enough guy, but, well, I guess I was wrong. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life, but I find it hard to believe. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped, so I'm guessing he had some accomplices.
What kind of supplies are missing?
At first, it was mostly just food, so I figured it must be rats and set up some traps. But not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron.
Where do you keep it?
In the storefront nearby. Maybe you'll find something, because I am all out of ideas.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so it's not her that I submit the quest. Maybe it's Denholm. But I didn't think so. Because I didn't think he dealt with the bounties. Well, once I figure that out, I'm probably going to end the episode there. Because I have 2 heads. I can get probably a lot of money for it. Is it this way? Yeah, I believe so. And yeah, I'm going to have to get used to this, to Cuanacht again.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Alright. Hello.
I'll await your return.
Never mind. You have a name? Asgal.
Haven't seen your face around here before. A visitor, eh? Try to stay out of trouble. I'd rather not have to put your name on the bounty board.
It is you. I have, about the bounties.
Yes?
Lame Lorcan.
You managed to catch Lame Lorcan. Well done. I didn't know him personally, but he used to be a scout in Camelot's army. One day, he went on a mission and returned with a nasty wound above his knee. Supposedly, a weird beast got him, but he managed to kill it and drag himself back to camp. After that, he started to change, becoming more and more aggressive. Eventually, he began shooting people with his bow for no reason. He was hiding in the area, occasionally attacking people. And if it weren't for you, he'd still be doing it. Thank you. Here's your reward.
Thank you. And also, yeah, Thorn the Bloodhound.
I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound. A complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder, but at the cost of their blood. There are stories that Thorn got it from a demon he made a pact with. We'll probably never know. Hey, care to humor an old soldier with a friendly spar? These bones could use some warming up.
Sure.
That's the spirit. Let's see if I've still got some fight left in me.
You really want to do that? Oh, you do have a fair bit of health, don't you? And you're not gonna win.
You shouldn't have crossed me! Damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me?
You did well.
I used to be a force to be reckoned with. Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders.
I had an advantage. Practice makes perfect. Maybe some exercise. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Don't you dare patronize me! I know what I am. Weak. Useless. A damn shadow of the soldier I used to be.
Man.
But I'll tell you this. I'm not ready to go down without a fight. There's still fire in these old bones. It's just dampened.
Practice makes perfect. Maybe some exercise.
Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No. I need something faster. Something stronger.
You mean magic?
Exactly. You're quick. I'll give you that. There are potions, elixirs, things out there that can bring back the strength I've lost. I need one of those. Not some quack remedy, mind you. Something real. Something powerful.
Do you know who might have such a potion?
If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. And if anyone's got the gall to brave the wilds for it, it's you. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalrieta tribes. Trust me, I'm not a fan of those folks. But if it works as they say it does, I'll take it.
I'll see.
Good. You'll be paid, of course. Just bring it quick, all right? The idea of sitting around like this for another day is unbearable.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll await your return.
So what did I get for all that? Maybe it showed it when I was sparring as to how many, the experience I got and stuff like that. Okay, well, yeah, the episode looks like it should be ending soon. I just want to take a peek at what I'm probably going to be doing next time. It's a little bit hard to tell. Look at all these quests. This is insane. There's so many of them. Probably a lot more too. At one point, I need to figure out how to pronounce Allie or Ailey. I might talk to Nyanti just so that she says Allie's name, because I've actually never heard it out loud, like officially by someone who knows the name, like how to pronounce it. Son asked me to investigate the warehouse. Man, there's so much to do. Ignatius bestowed a gift by a cultist, probably. Need to talk to Wilbur's family. Need the handbook. Need some ether bloom and butter. Boy asked me to find the missing boy. Oh my goodness. Do I do Maggot next? Or maybe I wait? I'll probably do Maggot next. I don't know. Yeah, is there anyone I can just talk to very quick? Wolf pelts for sign. Was that there before? Maybe I can turn him in. I didn't think that I had that many. I'll grab some wolf pelts. And I don't remember, it's probably like 10, maybe 15. We'll see if that's good enough. Sure. I'll meander down. I'll turn them in. Man, there's a ton of odds and ends to do within Cuanacht already. There's also so many people I've yet to talk to that I know of that will be having quests. Crazy. Hey, sign.
What is it now? If it's chatter you're after, you'll be disappointed.
No. Here's some wolf pelts.
So the job's done? And here I was ready to send out a search party. You are full of surprises, which is more than I can say for most of the folks around here.
Alright. 1800 experience is actually a fair bit. Alright, I think I'm just going to be ending it here. There's so much stuff I want to do, but I think that I need to stop here, figure out what I'm going to be taking in terms of summons. I'm probably going to be replacing the keepers already. I liked them while I had them, but they're clearly not as good as a battle mage, and I have a feeling they're not going to be as good as a master assassin and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm probably going to be spending some time off screen figuring that out. Maybe level up once as I search for more supplies and stuff. But anyways, what was the other thing? Alright, I want to figure out what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. Like, have an order, have an idea. Because all this stuff is new to me, or half of it is new to me. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing if you have yet to do so. If you did not like the video, or if there was some sort of an issue with it, please leave a comment as to how I can improve in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I really do hope to see you guys in the next one. So yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.